What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Perry Party. One day away before I turn 22. That'd be tomorrow, Monday, and I will be doing a Q&A on that day. So if you have any questions for me, let me know down in the comments below. So, if you are ready for today's video, drop a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. Hey guys, it is time for episode 2 of my jam sessions, and this one is called the Roller Coaster Challenge. Now let me quickly set the stage. So, I believe it was 2 weeks ago, we had a guest speaker, Pastor Gary, and he talked about 5 dangerous prayers. And on the second one, he told a story titled, you could say titled The Roller Coaster Challenge. It was a really funny story. And, I'm gonna let him do the explaining. Enough talking from me. I'm gonna let Gary do the talking now. So, if you're ready for the roller coaster challenge story, drop a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, turn on that bell so you don't miss a video, and let's get into it.
Waiting on the Lord it's like clinging to God like your life depends upon it. It's clinging on to God like your life depends upon it with a deep expectation that God is going to show up.
Hold on, guys. Okay, let's continue.
My family and I, we live in a suburb of Chicago, and right by a very large theme park there, one of the largest ones in the Midwest, called Six Flags Great America, and I'm sure they got one around here. You got theme parks all over Florida, and so when our kids were we just moved into the area. We're literally 4 miles from there. All my kids are grown now, and they all of them had worked at this theme park, so we got free tickets every year. And so the first time we went as a family, I told my sons. My middle son was 12 at the time, and how many of you got 12-year-olds?
Sorry about all the Snapchat notifications.
Are you denying you got 12-year-olds? So my 12-year-old, he says, Dad, if we're going to go to Great America, we're not just going there to fool around. I go, well, okay, this is going to be an intense Great America trip here. And he says, if we're going to Great America, we're going to do the roller coaster challenge. And I'm like, what's the roller coaster challenge? And he says, well, yeah, that means we got to ride every roller coaster in the park in one day. And I'm like, there is no way in the world we're going to be able to ride all those roller coasters in one day. I mean, because you know what it's like. It's like a 3-hour wait for a 3-minute ride, right? And I'm figuring it out. There's 11 or 12 roller coasters, and there's just no way we're going to do it. He goes, Dad, come on, you got to go for it. Okay, son. All right, we'll go for it. So we started out focused to do it. Boom, went to the first one we saw. Boom, boom, boom. By 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I was dead tired. My neck was hurting. My back was hurting. All this stuff, right? And I'm ready. We did the last roller coaster. We did the roller coaster challenge. I'm still waiting for the trophy. Okay? I'm still waiting for the ribbon. I'm still waiting for the medal. And never got medal. But I told my son, I said, you go ahead and ride them again if you want. I'm going to find this bench over here and take a nap. He says, Dad, we're not done yet. What do you mean we're not done? We counted them all. We did all the roller coasters. He goes, Dad, you see that big, huge, giant tower in the middle of the park? I'm going, yeah, that don't qualify as a roller coaster. And he says, Dad, that's the premier ride. We gotta ride this. It's called the Giant Drop. The Giant Drop. Okay? Now, when I was a kid growing up, when that theme park was first built, I was a teenager, and they had this ride, the same ride. Basically, it's a ride that has seats around the outside of it, and it's a tower that's like 265 feet in the air, right? And then it takes you up, and it drops you straight down, all right? And you hope the brakes work. But when I was a kid, it was called the Edge. It was called the Edge. And within 3 years of the park being open, there was a fatality on the Edge. And all I'm thinking in my mind is I'm riding the Edge. You know, I mean, they shut it down for 5 years thinking everybody'd forget about it. And then they bring it back, and they just change the name to the Giant Drop. But in my mind, it's still the Edge. And so we're sitting there, we're in line. Okay, he talked me into it. We're in line. We're getting in line, get on the edge, and we're going through. And I get up to the. You know, I just love the personnel, the safety personnel. You know, they're all teenagers. And you're putting your hands in the lives of the teenagers. And so bottom line is I get there, and I whisper to this kid, I said, is this safer than the Edge? He goes, shh, we don't talk about that here. And I said, okay, all right. So we get strapped in. It's me, my son, and there's two young ladies sitting next to us. And we're getting strapped in, and we're starting to go up. And this girl next to me, she tells her friend, you have to lift your hands. You have to lift your hands. It's so much better if you lift your hands. I'm like, oh, and I said, how many times you been on this? She goes, oh, about 15 times. I go, oh, kid, get a life, you know, Anyway, we get up there, we're going up, and there's all this nervous chit-chat going on. All right, people are just talking to each other, and we're going up and up and up. And you know you're high when the birds are flying underneath you, okay? And then we get up to the top, and all of a sudden, how many of you have ever been on a ride like that, kind of the Giant Drop? Oh, there we go. All right, how many of you have been on it more than once? Pray for these people, okay? So we get up there, and all of a sudden you get to the top, and you know this if you've ridden it, it goes ka-choon, right? And then it's dead silence. No more chit-chat, because people know what's going to happen. And then it's 3, 2, 1, and you're flying down. And I'm clinging on to the things, just hanging on. And you know, the first 10 seconds you can't scream. You're doing one of those screams that you can't scream. You know, yeah. You're just hanging on. And I'm a big guy, and I'm telling you, I was glad I was strapped in because my butt came out of the seat a little bit. And I'm hanging on. And all of a sudden, the cement's getting closer and closer and closer. And all of a sudden, it goes, whoosh. And then it stops like this. And then everybody realizes they're alive. And, oh, was so cool. Let's ride it again. I'm just thinking, thank God I'm alive. I can't believe I rode this stupid thing. There's a point to this story, friends. And it's this. And it's this. You know what waiting on God is? You know what waiting on God is? It's that time between 3, 3, 2, 1 to thank God I'm alive. It's that time. That's when we're clinging onto God like our life depends upon it.
So, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely did. Considering I've heard it now, not once, not twice, but 3 times, and I was able to laugh at all 3. So, Gary, thank you for coming and telling that story. It was a really funny story. Hope to see you again one day. And now it is time for the question of the day. And the question of the day is, have you been on a roller coaster? And if so, what was your experience like? Was it anything like Gary's? Or was it a more fun time? Or was it worse than Gary's? Let me know down in the comments. So yeah, that's going to do it for the video. Drop a like, comment down below your thoughts on the story and your roller coaster experience. And subscribe, turn on the bell so you don't miss video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.